Lycurgus. Lycurgus, the lawgiver, is regarded as the founder of the Spartan constitution. Said to have lived around the 6th or 7th century BC, Plutarch accepted that Lycurgus played the key role in the establishment of the character of the city-state of Sparta in the country of Laconia. The Spartans were also known as the Lacedaemonians. Lycurgus, as presented here, is a real individual, an historical figure of singular vision and integrity, whose laws were upheld by Sparta for centuries after, and led to its position as one of the leading city-states of ancient Greece.
There is so much uncertainty in the accounts which historians have left us of Lycurgus, the lawgiver of Sparta, that scarcely anything is asserted by one of them which is not called into question or contradicted by the rest. Their sentiments are quite different as to the family he came of, the voyages he undertook, the place and manner of his death, but most of all when they speak of the laws he made and the commonwealth which he founded. They cannot by any means be brought to an agreement as to the very age in which he lived. For some of them say that he flourished in the time of Iphitus, and that they two jointly contrived the ordinance for the cessation of arms during the solemnity of the Olympic Games. Of this opinion was Aristotle, and for confirmation of it he alleges an inscription upon one of the copper quoits used in those sports, upon which the name of Lycurgus continued uneffaced to his time. But other chronologers pretend to demonstrate that he was much more ancient than the institution of the Olympic Games. But notwithstanding this confusion and obscurity, we shall endeavour to compose the history of his life, adhering to those statements which are least contradicted, and depending upon those authors who are most worthy of credit. The poet Simonides will have it that Lycurgus was the son of Prytanis, and not of Eunomus, but in this opinion he is singular. Zeus certainly was the most renowned of all his ancestors, under whose conduct the Spartans made slaves of the Helots, and added to their dominions by conquest a good part of Arcadia. The succeeding kings partly incurred hatred with their people by trying to use force, or for popularity's sake and through weakness gave way. And anarchy and confusion long prevailed in Sparta, causing moreover the death of the father of Lycurgus. For as he was endeavouring to quell a riot, he was stabbed with a butcher's knife, and left the title of king to his eldest son Polydectes. He too, dying soon after, the right of succession, as everyone thought, rested in Lycurgus, and reign he did, until it was found that the queen, his sister-in-law, was with child, upon which he immediately declared that the kingdom belonged to her issue, provided it were male, and that he himself exercised the regal jurisdiction only as his guardian,